Hey guys, it's Ahsoka time! I'm so excited. We all know that this episode is gonna be directed by Dave Filoni, and we all thought it's gonna be the Ahsoka episode. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I changed my title shirt for this. So excited. Let's just start. What? What is this place? What is that costume? What is that mask and... I haven't seen that before. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, it's so cool! Oh my gosh, look at it! Oh my god! The moment I saw the white lightsaber. Oh. What? What the heck? Oh my god! Can you believe this live action Ahsoka tunnel? Like the first minute into the episode. Wait, who are these people?
Draw her out.
Okay, they're against Ahsoka. Who are you? You look like the evil queen. Yeah, okay, the white lightsaber really attracts attention. It is so... Oh my gosh! Did she just cut the guy's head off? Oh my gosh. Is this even real? Am I dreaming?
Jedi.
She's not a Jedi. The music.
Then you know what I want.
The music's her thing.
You will learn nothing.
What's she
I
after?
won't give you that choice.
Okay, her Laku is much shorter than I expected. I think in Rebels they really look longer. Yeah, it's really short. I really thought it would be longer. Probably it's hard for like the action scenes. I just can't believe we're seeing live action Ahsoka. This is insane. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna be called the Jedi? It is called the Jedi. Oh my gosh. But she's not a Jedi. What is Ahsoka after? Knowledge. What knowledge? Is she still after going after Ezra? Oh, that again?
Hey.
Oh, he listens. Oh my gosh. He knows where he sees it. Oh, there's no seatbelt though. He's gonna leave it off using the force, right? He's like, is Dad gonna be mad if I do this? He's gonna do it. Oh my gosh, he's doing it. I wonder if this is the first time he does that. Oh, what is this planet? It looks big and looks like a lot of volcano too. Look at the architecture. Also the mask. What is this place? What are these people? This is so interesting for like a new planet design. What is that? A new creature? A dinosaur. At least they are not attacking the Razor Crest. Oh, the bull. He got it. I am very fascinated by the design. It really reminds me of what I know of Asian China, also like other Asian countries. I don't know, it might be a Western thing as well, but somehow it really reminds me of like Asian Chinese thing.
Guild? Last I checked.
He's not in the guild anymore, right? Grief Karga isn't really in charge of the guild anymore. Last I checked. You see the architecture in the background really reminds me of like the Chinese style. I don't know. Oh my gosh, what is that? Prisoners? That is insane. Oh, a garden. Very interesting design decisions. This is so different from out there. The trees, water. Oh, she's gonna ask him to hunt down the Jedi. Oh wow, the droid is so interesting. I don't know if any of those already appeared before, but like I don't think I remember seeing those. Beskar? Is it Beskar?
Beskar.
He's not gonna go after the Jedi. He's gonna talk a deal. Oh wow. Look at the design of this planet. It's insane. All the trees are dead. How? Or they just naturally don't have leaves. But like inside the garden, the trees have leaves. Is it like pollution? Is it gonna be what Earth is in like 50 years, 100 years? Global warming, guys, global warming. He's not seriously thinking of killing Ahsoka, right? I think he's just getting information, trying to talk to Ahsoka. But Ahsoka might attack him.
Set right here. Let me see what's out there.
Don't leave the baby there, okay? Oh my gosh, the best car really holds out. I want to see her costume. I want to see some close up.
I hope it's about him.
It is. Oh my gosh. She definitely recognized. Oh my gosh, look at her costume. Oh, it still looks a lot like the one in Rebels, but it's different. I like this one so much. Oh my gosh. Cosplay go, cosplay go. Oh my gosh. Is she meditating with a child? Okay, her Laku is so short. What the heck? I really thought they are much longer. This is like the length of Clone Wars length. Wait, the pattern is also different in the pattern is very different in Rebels. What? This is definitely like Clone Wars-ish pattern. The blue.
Grogu and I can feel each other's thoughts.
Grogu. That's the name. It's not Yoda Yado, the White family. It's Grogu. Okay.
What's his name?
Oh my gosh, we got a name. Guys, we got a name.
He's at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
What?
Many masters
What?
trained him over the years. At the end of the Clone Wars, when the Empire rose to power,
What the
he's
heck?
hidden.
So Ahsoka already knows Grogu
Someone took him
back
from
then.
them.
What the what? Wait,
Once
what?
knowledge
What?
becomes-
Oh my god, that's so much info. I definitely need to talk about this. Is she actually gonna help? I don't think so. She might feel like she's out of power. Grogu. I can't get over this name.
I'll test him in the morning.
Test him. Oh my gosh, this is like training stuff. Oh wow. For a moment there, like from the angle, she really looks like Clone Wars Ahsoka. This is gonna be adorable. Is he unwilling to learn?
Sense much fear in you.
Yeah. He can communicate in force, with the force. This is so interesting.
Hidden his abilities to survive over the years.
Oh, yeah. That makes much more sense. Parenting 101.
He's formed a strong attachment to you.
Oh, yeah. It is really about attachment. Oh, gosh.
All the more reason to train him.
No. I've seen what such feelings can do to a fully trained Jedi Knight.
But,
To the best of us.
I mean, she's definitely talking about Anakin, but
I will not start this child down that path.
that's not... Wait,
Better
she's...
to let his abilities fade.
Wait, what? No, Ahsoka, what the
Let's
heck?
get back to the village.
I thought Ahsoka really knows about the balance
The
between
magistrate sent me to kill you. Combined,
that part
not
of
even your
with
laser
what
sword would
Ahsoka
be
said.
able to
I
protect you from all that
want to talk about it
firepower.
later. I really don't know what to think of it. I have so many thoughts.
She survived and let her anger fuel an industry which helped build the Imperial Starfleet.
Oh, Imperial people. What's Ahsoka after? Oh my gosh! Please give him more Ahsoka fighting scene. It's music in the background, and she just walk out with the wind. Oh my gosh! Look at her, the grace. Why is she not wearing white? Is she also after Moff Gideon, or you know, Ahsoka always hold her lightsaber like reverse grab, right? She's here, she's like holding forward for a lot of time. How can they even fight against Ahsoka? Like, that's Ahsoka they're talking about. Is that a lost cat? Is that a lost cat? It is a lost cat! Oh my gosh! Well, it's Dave Filoni's episode. Of course, there's a lost cat. That shot! That shot! Oh my gosh! I want to know the species of these people and like the armor. What do they do? Are they droids? Okay, they are droids. I thought they were like new species or something, but they are just droids. They're gonna fight. She did the wrong thing. She did the Obi-Wan thing. Well, it's the Beskar. Beskar can fight against lightsaber, so that makes sense. What? That's not like you, Ahsoka. That's not like you. Yes, reverse grip. That's what I'm talking about. Huh, what's this dude? I feel like it's a trick. Yep. This is such a weird episode. It is so weird. The vibe is so weird. It is so different from the last 2 episodes.
Where is your master? Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's Thrawn! Oh my god! I'm sorry if I scream, but what the fuck? I was just talking about Thrawn this morning with a friend, and she's still looking for Ezra and Thrawn. But wait, what is Thrawn doing right now? Is he still doing the Empire thing? Is he back with the cheese people? Is Ezra with him? I have so much questions. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm happy for this old man. Okay, the music's really weird. Oh. I think Ahsoka already knows he's not ready to part with Grogu. Grogu? Grogu.
Time to say goodbye.
No, it's not. No way.
You made me a promise, and I held up my end.
Maybe she'll point him to someone else.
Go to the planet Tython.
Tython.
There
Luke?
you'll find the ancient ruins of a temple that has a strong connection to the Force. On the Seeing Stone at the top of the mountain.
Then what?
What?
And Grogu may choose his path.
Oh. What is
If he
that
reaches out
place?
through the Force, there's a chance a Jedi may sense his presence and come searching for him.
Luke? Is it Luke? She said a Jedi, so she's not saying
May the
who.
Force
Yeah.
be with you.
What's this saying? We didn't see this. I want to see this. Oh my gosh. Okay, she's wearing white here in this image. Okay, oh my gosh, so many things happened. Where should I start? Okay, I'm so happy they actually dropped another bomb because we all know Ahsoka's coming and we all know who the actress is, and they basically showed Ahsoka in the first like 5 seconds of the episode. So I'm glad they actually kept some surprise. It makes a lot more sense. Oh my gosh. Okay, before I talk about the big surprise, I want to talk about Ahsoka's like image. Her Laku, what is happening? I'm gonna put the image maybe here. That's in Rebels. Her Laku, you can see it's almost like this length almost, and the pattern here, it has more branches. It definitely has more branches. And on the other hand, in Clone Wars, it's more similar to this. The length and like the pattern, it just looks so off to me. It almost, I'm not gonna lie, it almost feel like a cosplay, like almost like a bad cosplay, like headset, you know. It's not even that good. I'm a little on the Laku. I'm very picky on that. Also, there are people commenting that Bo-Katan's here looks really fake, like a cosplay, and I really thought it just like a decision, the design decision, production decision. But seeing here, I'm a little worried, like, why do they choose to make it so short? One possible like explanation is that it doesn't work very well with the fighting style she has. So that could be it. Rosario Dawson was like the fan cast for a long time. Like before the casting, before the leak, before everything, it was like around maybe Rebels time that people are starting fan casting her. I also really like fan cast her. 2 years ago, I drew, or is it a year ago? I drew a fan art of her, Ahsoka. That was so long ago, and that was way before everything. It's insane to really think about it, and I think she did okay. See, she really tried to channel like the peace, the calm in her, like. Because we saw in Rebels and in Clone Wars, it was all voiced by Ashley. Ashley, first off, she has a very young voice. That's very suitable for like a 14-year-old kid in Clone Wars. But later in Rebels, she really purposely tried to channel more calmer, like more peaceful voice. And I feel like Rosario here, she didn't really try to make her voice sound lighter or younger, but she definitely captured the peace, the calm in it. And it was really cool, of course, to see her fight with 2 lightsabers. But one thing is, I noticed she didn't fight a lot with the reverse grip. On one hand, I do know it is more useful to deflect the blaster than like one-on-one fighting. So it might make sense, but I definitely hope to see her with reverse grip more. Yeah, that was one thing in this episode I wish we see. I don't know if you ever noticed her face pattern. Generally, it looks like the one in Rebels, but the F on her face, on her cheek, the upper line actually goes all the way back. So in Rebels, I mean, and Rebels is like right before this, a couple of years. So this is another decision that is not constant with all design. Here is actually thinner and smaller than Rebels. I think it's almost like between Rebels and the Clone Wars, the design. Still, I like her costume. I like the clothes based instead of the armor based. It looks more comfortable, and I think it's gonna be a hit in the upcoming celebration. Also, she did the rope thing. That's like my favorite thing out of all the prequel, and I just love when Obi-Wan does that, like with such grace, you know? It's like, oh, and she did it. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna lie, that's like my favorite shot of the whole episode when she took off the rope. But yeah, I do like her current design. I'm just a little bit sad it's not white anymore, because definitely I was hoping for Gandalf the white, but she has a vibe, so that was okay. Otherwise, her skin, the orange looks great, like the paint and like her face just looks great. And from some angle, she really looks like what she looks like in Clone Wars, like later Clone Wars, which is quite interesting. But I do like the way she was portrayed in this episode. Minus the Laku. I have a lot of issues with the Laku. Okay, now let's talk about the twist. Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we didn't get an answer to where Thrawn is, but the lady definitely knows. Which means she still hasn't found Ezra, and Thrawn somehow is still involved with Empire business. I really hoped he could go back to Cheese. Because of how the book goes, I think he is more loyal to the Cheese people than the Empire, a lot more. And the fact that he was sort of spying on the Empire, according to the book. I don't know, hashtag where's Ezra, you know? Where's Sabine? Where is Sabine? Why is she not with... Okay. Is Ezra safe? Is Thrawn keeping him as a hostage? Are they like working together? How did they escape? I have so many questions. I really hope they are all back at Cheese. That's what I want this to go. There's also rumor that there's gonna be a Rebels sequel animation series. And the rumor came out around the same time as the Bad Batch. And the Bad Batch actually got announced. But the Rebels sequel just never announced. I wonder if they are waiting after this. What if they're like waiting for this episode to drop and then they're gonna announce a new animation series? Oh my gosh, that could be it. Or it could just be a rumor, but still. Grand Admiral Thrawn. I thought she's gonna say like Moff Gideon or whoever, but if it's Thrawn, it makes so much more sense. But then there's a question, is he gonna appear on this show? Can you imagine a live action Thrawn? Can you imagine that? I'm gonna die. If there's a live action Thrawn, I'm gonna die right here in front of this desk. I'm gonna be passing out. What the heck? Guys, I'm still freaking out. It's like 20 minutes after I saw the ending and I'm still I don't know. I didn't think they're gonna drop a bomb so related to Rebels. I thought she's gonna be, I'm not a Jedi, so maybe I'm not gonna train like Grogu. But then like they actually link the story back to where's Ezra. Hashtag where's Ezra? Hashtag where's Thrawn? I need to know now, Dave Filoni. I need to know now, this moment, right now. There's so much I want to talk about this episode. Like, we have the name revelation Grogu. Okay, Ahsoka said Grogu was trained in the Jedi Temple. What the heck? How? That's so many years ago and we never heard of him. it makes a lot more sense that he is force sensitive and he's being around like the same time as Anakin. And there's no way they never heard of him, right? So it makes more sense that he actually got some training, and it makes a lot more sense that he decided to hide his powers for survival. Well, he is 50 years old. Even though he looks like a baby, he acts like a baby. He is so cute. We have to remember he is 50 years old. No matter how the species like age, he has 50 years of experience of watching things. That is something. And also, she's a many master like trained him. At that moment, I really thought it's gonna be like she already know Grogu from before or whatever. But from the way she talked about it, it seems like she accessed his memory instead of like actually knowing him. Maybe he was like really protected in the temple, but someone took him from the temple. I wonder what's that about. Is it Empire? Empire wants something from the child, but like if Empire wants something from the child, they probably just gonna kill him, right? What is going on with who took Baby Yoda? Like, is it for protection? Is it for what? Also, I think Anakin was just killing whoever during Order 66. So I don't know how he escaped or whatever the details. I want to know about the details. That was a lot. This episode is again very weird, very quiet. It's so small scale. You know, last season, one thing I didn't like about Dave Filoni's episode in episode 5, is that the fight is like really quiet. All others have big bands, big scenes, but his confrontation was one-on-one and it's quiet. It's intense, yes, but it's quiet. But this one too, I thought it's gonna be maybe a big battle, like one versus many person. But then again, he go again with a one-on-one like method. It's very samurai like the fight and just like the face off. The face off outside is more like Western, like the gun, like shooting the hand on the gun, that's more Western. But inside they actually have like a sort of sword fight, like old fashioned fight. I do like the fight a lot. For the fight choreo, that fight I really like. Also at the beginning scene, when Ahsoka was like killing those droids, I thought they were people. I was like, why are you killing people? Then turned out they're droids. It's like a relief. But then there are several poses when she was trying to attack Din Djarin. I find it a little overdue, a little like too posing, like too much like for like the poses. Also in other shots too, it's like it might actually look cool in animation, but in live action it looks a little bit dramatic. It looks a little bit over the top. You know what I mean? It might just be because Dave Filoni has been doing animation for all his life and he wanted to shot this way, but it turns out live action is quite different from animation. That could be it. But I do want to see him actually direct maybe a big battle or whatever. Wait, he did the first episode of the first season, so that's a great battle. Yeah. I think it's just a decision here. He decided to go one-on-one. Why I like it, this episode feels really weird. The color, the vibe, it's just so depressing. Very depressing. Definitely not what I thought would happen. I thought it's gonna be like Luke and Yoda training moment. It's a little bit like that in the middle part in the forest without leaves, with only the trees. But like, it's very depressing. I do like the scene when she is trying to sort of communicating with Baby Yoda in quiet with the Force, and Din Djarin is just like standing there, walking around. It's like, what are we doing? Like, are you even communicating? What the hell is going on? He's so confused. But I do like that he is trying to use the little ball to communicate, to build a connection with the Baby Yoda. Okay, last thing, important thing. I want to talk about what she was talking about, attachment. So she was definitely talking about attachment with Anakin to his mom and to his wife, right? I feel like she's not over it at all, but I'm a little sad to see she's so absolute about there's already attachment, you better let the power fade. That is not what I thought Ahsoka would do. I feel like it's so weird because it is written by Dave Filoni, and Dave Filoni is a person in charge of all the Ahsoka stuff. But it's just a little bit weird, like after watching Rebels, that Ahsoka would say such a thing, that it's better to let the power fade. This is gonna be a little bit spoiler if you haven't watched Rebels, but I really think you should. I think one thing that's really important about Rebels is the fate of Kanan Jarrus and Hera. Hera and Kanan is an example of how Force user with attachment can actually use it as an advantage. Actually use it as a way to protect people and to like force connection instead of abusing this emotion, abusing the trust or like the connection to make yourself more like violent or possessive. You know what I mean? Like Kanan really did a good job balancing this. I feel like it also has a lot to do with training a Padawan and also like his survival and everything. Everything happened to him really taught him a lot. But I felt like Ahsoka, while she was missing for the last 2 seasons, she should know how Hera and Kanan's story end up because of Wars Between Worlds. That Ahsoka at the very end of Rebels actually feels a lot more Gandalf the White than this one. This one, I feel like is still on a journey of discovering herself, discovering like the truth. Also, she changed her thoughts. She changed her opinion real fast. Mando's like, there's this lady, I was tasked to kill you, and she's like, okay, yeah, sure, let me just change my mind. Or she was like, also using Mando, she's like, she knew Mando can't part with this child. The thing is, I feel like she refusing Mando apart is because she's still going after Thrawn and going after Ezra. That makes much more sense. But if her reasoning is only because of the attachment, that doesn't make sense to me as much. She can totally go with the child and train him with like Din Djarin, you know? She can totally do that. But she's saying no more. I think it is because of what she's doing, what she's going after. Then she said something about Tython, about the stone, the mountain top. That is so interesting. I thought the Empire destroyed a lot of temple. I wonder how Ahsoka came across that knowledge. And also she said maybe a Jedi will come if the beacon is strong enough, his force is strong enough. That made me wonder about Luke. I sort of don't want Luke to appear in this series, but well, there could be other new trained Jedi, right? I don't know. She said there aren't many Jedi left, which means there is more than one. Maybe it's about Luke's Jedi Order, the new order. Maybe she already heard of it. Maybe she already met Luke. We never know. It's been 5 years. I wish they can tell us more in this episode. Okay, they told us a lot. There's a lot of bomb drop, a lot of revelation. But I still want to know more. What's going on with Grogu? It's a ridiculous name, Grogu. I'll never get used to this Grogu. I'm so mad. It's not one of the Y family. It's not Yoda and Yaddle. You know, it's not the Y family. It doesn't rhyme with Yoda, Grogu. It doesn't work. No, I refuse. I'm calling him Baby Yoda forever. Also, I mentioned a little bit about the Asian feel. What makes me think this way is a little bit about the music, the architecture, the lantern, the garden. It feels very Eastern to me. Like, as a Chinese person, I feel they really gives me a feel of that is something that might be inspired by my culture. Also keep in mind that Dave Filoni directed the first season of Last Airbender. That show has a lot of Asian culture involvement. It's really heavily inspired by Asian culture. So that could be like a callback. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Tell me more if you know more. I'm sure there's so many Easter eggs I missed, and I'm definitely gonna look it up and look at other people's analyze. Gosh, Thrawn. The moment his name dropped, my brain blow up. This is an insane episode. It feels so weird, but we learned so much. A little sad Ahsoka's not gonna stay with us, but also there's no Ahsoka lightsaber fight with Moff Gideon. A little sad. I really want to see like lightsaber against the dark saber. That's gonna be so cool. I hope Ahsoka can come back somehow. It's not just gonna be one episode thing. There's gonna be one episode, drop the bomb about Thrawn and just never mention it. I really hope that's not the case. But can you imagine Thrawn live action? Can you imagine? I'm gonna cry. Guys, I'm gonna cry in the corner now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna cry now. If you like this video, please consider like, subscribe, drop a comment, tell me how you like this, how you like this episode, like my reaction even. Please talk to me about Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Also, just letting you know, I have a Twitch. I stream games sometimes. Feel free to come chat with me. I love chatting with people. Like, whatever you want to chat about Star Wars, about your theory, about what you're gonna think is gonna happen in the next 3 episodes, which we know nothing about. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Bye. See you next episode.